Hey everybody, Nick here, and today got some disassembly and maintenance to do for you on this little machete dude right here. This is the Kansept Knives Shikari, which, nice. All right, so we have ourselves a big old knife. The centering is very slightly favoring the show side. I don't know that we actually have to, in fact, I now know that we do not have to remove this screw and this screw because I see them sticking through the middle, which, not so great. But I should just be able to remove this, this, and this, and the knife should come apart in my hand. Looks like T8 over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. And is this T8 still, or is that T10? This is T10. Free spinning pivot. Kansept, what are you doing to me? Well, you're making me knives with free spinning pivots. That's what you're doing. All right, let's go on ahead and put this in place. This should allow me to rotate, break the thread locker they put in there. The knife is currently trying to disassemble itself while standing up, which is one of the many indignities that free spinning pivots force on us. Now I can lift this off, and we are good to go. All right, so what we see here is not a whole lot of major interest, right? We're seeing big old stainless washers in there. We're seeing big old bearings. Seeing a big old blade. Just clean this guy up. If you're curious, by the way, about this rubbing alcohol or any of the other tools I'm using on the channel, go ahead and check out nickshabazz.com/tools. You'll get a full link to a video as well as a description, website, links, all of that. Cleaning off the blade came packed in some kind of oil or another. So, there you go. And I'll clean off the bearings here, which are very large, which I respect, appreciate. Clean off the bearing races. We see here there's no internal milling or anything like that. This is just a big... In a lot of ways, it's a big, dumb knife. And I say that without, disrespect, strictly speaking. It's just big and dumb. All right. Let's go on ahead and clean off this other washer here. And clean off the detent ball. And we are good to go. Oh, no, I want to clean off the pivot as well. On the bright side, this is real easy, right? If it weren't for the free spinning pivot, there'd be no issue here at all, disassembly-wise. So let's go on ahead. Oh, interesting. So this is a threaded barrel here, but there's no screw in it. So it just is serving as a stop pin there. We'll go ahead and put some knife pivot lube down on this area right here, which will help the bearings roll a little bit. I'll go ahead and put a little bit onto the pivot itself, which will help the blade rotate. I will take a little bit and put it into the detent ball hole, which is huge on this knife, but that'll help that too. That's good. And then I will drop a pivot on there. Drop a bearing on there. Onto the pivot, that is. I will use this little watch spring bar tool to rotate the pivot. Done and done. And I will go ahead, put a little bit of lubrication on there. And a little there too. Put this down, rotate. And we are going to flip this around. One interesting thing is that the inside liners are kind of very much bronze titanium, but the outside bit, maybe it's just oil on there, but the outside bit really isn't very bronzy. Could just be that wiping it down with, and in fact, I'll try that after we finish here, see if we get that bronze back, but it's very much more bronze on the inside than on the out, which is a little strange. I'm going to go ahead and use some blue thread locker here to put those back two screws in place. This is not the nicest micarta. I'm going to be honest with you. It's sort of a road rash micarta. No polish to it really at all. It's going to be great to stay in the hand, but oh boy, is it ugly. At least in my estimation. All right, there's that. And now, find my pivot. Put a little thread locker on there. Grab my T10. The nice thing about free spinning pivots is very often they are only free spinning on the way in or on the way out. Screwing them back in, oftentimes you don't need to grab the extra tool. Although in this case I might. I'm just using friction from my finger on the other side there. Okay. No blade play. Slightly favoring show side. All right. Much better action, though. Ooh, that's a nice action. I mean, it's got 10 freaking pounds of blade on it. One kind of hopes the action's going to be nice. But still. I might be able to... Can I loosen the pivot some? Let's see what that wins me. Wins me nothing. Still slightly favoring show. But all right. There we go. We're all set here. So that is this big dumb knife, again, said without disrespect, but just acknowledgement of what we got going on here. Hope this has been interesting to you, and have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.